Hi, Jenny. How are you? You get a brand new reading because something's wrong with your film for the full moon, okay? I've tried to download it like 5 times. Really crazy. Anyways, if I can get it to work, then you might get 2. But right now, I'm going to film a brand new one for you, okay? This is for the full moon, which is today, okay, on the 5th, all right? Takes place at approximately 3:48, okay, p.m. Okay, I want you guys to go back and listen to the intro, okay? I gave some specific notes on the intro. Any of you guys that are born in the last decan of Gemini within 2 to 3 degrees or have significant placements, sun, moon, rising, stellium, and Cancer as well, or at the cusp of Cancer, Gemini, might be a little more intense for you the next 2 weeks. Okay, something that affects your whole self from the from an external level somehow. Okay, you're you guys still have Mars in your sign. Okay, which is also making it a little bit more intense. I mean, things have been intense for you guys for a while. Mars can show up as an energy. It can also show up as a person when we're dealing with an inward planet. Okay, you may have had some people that are a little bit of aggressive with you, or you may have felt an aggressive drive throughout your first house towards any goals that you have. Currently at the time of the 5th, that is going to be in square with Venus, which is in Pisces, okay? And your ruler is in Capricorn, okay? Your ruler is making a trine to Uranus, which is in your 12th house in Taurus. So I do feel like there's something really kind of electric and inventive going on with you, all right? And those of you that are in any kind of communications or anything like that, you may actually be just upping your ampage on background work that you can do to help your business, okay? You are pulling here with a King of Water. All right, some of you may be dealing with a Cancer, or this could be you, especially if you are born by the cusp or have something very specific. Ooh, Cancer and the moon, okay? I am going to pull a quick 5-card spread today. I'm also going to pull some Lenormand. These are some extended Lenormands I'm using today from the Intuit, all right? This is looking very beautiful. Anyways, your thoughts may be electric at this time. They may be kind of like, you may be getting thoughts, or again, doing some background items. Something that you did here in the background may come to really help you, okay? Right now, all right? Additionally, anything that you have in fire signs will, trine off with each other. We have Jupiter, Chiron, and the asteroid Juno in Aries, okay? And then, the full moon is in your 3rd house, okay? Again, this is telling me like some sort of culmination in communications, all right? So you guys may be able to communicate very emotively in small networks, or something may just kind of come up, all right, that reaches a crescendo, especially with communications and small networks that you run into on a daily basis, okay? Something of this sort. So let's see what we have for our Jimmy. Now, some of you guys may be like churning up something from the past, or something with a past lover, or a past something here that is kind of ticking off, all right? Uranus will be in square to this 3rd house, all right, in Leo. So something from the background might come up unexpectedly that makes you feel emotional, or somebody else feels emotional. Could be entirely in a good way. I'm just, heeding that warning. There is a T-square between the sun, the moon, and Uranus, which is the apex for that T-square, and Uranus is still in your 12th house. So I do feel like there's been a lot of changes, maybe some that, are not apparent to others, but are very apparent to you in the way you live, and just kind of a revolution that kind of happens in the background and then comes to the surface somehow, okay? We are popping here with a King of Coins, the Page of Cups, the 3 of Swords, the Page of Coins. There's a lot of creative energy here, possibly also dealing with some news or items to do with children, possible for some of you that have children. But it does look like there's some sort of offer. For some of you guys that work in creative fields, you or have a business that surrounds some sort of creativity. You may have some younger people that work with you or for you or something of this sort. But this heartbreak here, I'm not entirely crazy about here. So let's pull some clarifiers and then let's see what's going on here, okay? Give me the King of Coins. The King of Coins is a great position for you, okay? Six of Cups. Some of you could work from home or work with, literally some of you could work with children in one avenue or another, okay? Or work with family. But this is a very, Six of Swords, Six of Cups, Six of Swords. Some of you maybe making some sort of moves in your business, okay, that take you away from home, or have made some moves to protect, you know, certain soul connections that you have here, okay? You know, and you may be sitting in this position of earning more, making more, something to do with your business or your coin may have to do with actually, you know, keeping your distance from certain things, okay? And those things could have to do with old connections as well, okay? In your family or something like this, all right? Now, I do show that you and someone else that's very important to you, okay, that you feel very nostalgic over, or is in family, or has a certain just kind of soul connection to you, all right? Maybe moving to calmer waters here because of an apology that's made or something of this sort. But when I see it, yeah. No. Hold on. Let me pull this before I... Some of you guys may have some sort of options to consider in your home and love lives, okay, because of some financial constraints or just burning the candle at both ends right now because of something that happened, okay? On this Three of Swords, I'm getting the Seven of Cups, the Two of Coins, and the Queen of Swords. I feel like there's some sort of burnout or some sort of situation here where you felt like you just had to maintain balance and you have to speak up about how it's been bothering you, because there is a move here to move towards some better times, okay? There may be an unfair balance of give and take between you and somebody else here, okay? It could have to do with childcare, or it could have to do with something to do with just something creative. Now, some of you could have been involved in something creatively that just wasn't paying you back as much as you wanted, okay? Or you are blocking out anybody that did not help your home or family life, okay? And that might be necessary, you know? I mean, if somebody doesn't give back what you can put in or something like this, there is some feeling of being cut off from something here, all right? And boundaries placed, all right? And something to do with the timing being right to place up those boundaries for your own protection. All right, Jimmy? But it does look like some of you are putting your name out here, all right? Putting your name out here, possibly putting your coin out here to make some money and some new things, all right? I see you, whatever that is, I feel like some of you are very, very well trained, very, very well trained, but that there has been some sort of delay or burden and either waiting for an offer or working on something that was just a really heavy burden and you guys just weren't getting the payback on it, okay? Whether it was a business, whether it was a familial relationship. I feel like if it was a familial relationship, there's more to it than that, you know, money involved, all right? That's been unfair, all right? That has reached some sort of breaking point, you know, and it's almost like there's some changes that are going to come, because it's what can you do, and it's like you're using something that you're very, very skilled at, okay? And you're not going to be waiting for somebody else, okay? Whether that's an old connection or something like this. Now, some of you could have had a mate, all right, a breadwinner in your family that's not making as much as they used to be, something of this sort, or not putting in as much as they used to be, okay? That's in a job transition or something like this, all right? Or this could be with your own family. But there does look to be, like, if you, for instance, worked for a family business or something like this, you may have moved away for that to protect your most loved ones, something of this sort. All right. And that will wind up good, because I see you moving quickly. All right. And I do see you closing a cycle out. If you were waiting on something, some of you guys may get an offer very quickly. All right. And there's something here about closing out your waiting and going for whatever it is that you want, and to just go. Because I have the Three of Wands, the World, and then the Chariot. So I feel like this is very quick movement for you to go after what you want and not wait on it. Not wait on it, whether it is a person or people. Yeah, I feel like if somebody kept you waiting, like, oh, we maybe, like, I can fix that next fall, or I can fix that sometime in the future, like, and you can be like, okay, that's never going to get fixed. So you're moving away from any untruths on that, because there's some clarity here for you in regards to that. Okay. Additionally, there's something that you look like you're very, very skilled at here, that it wants you to either get more skills on or apply for, that may be a skill that you already have, that you're pretty much a master at. With the Eight of Coins appearing here, that is an apprenticeship. Some of you literally could get an apprenticeship or be taking in an apprentice to help you at work, okay? Because you're carrying too much of a load at home or at work, yeah, to the point where you need that extra help, okay? Some of you may be traveling for work, or receive some sort of offer that requires you travel or communicate more, and it's actually going to be of benefit for you, okay? It's going to help you move on from where you're at, okay? With a job or a relationship, okay? What is... Give me the Six of Swords here. Some of you... I show like there is something about a new beginning, either a job or a move or a new home or something here, that you're kind of out of sorts here. If not, if you're happily together with somebody else, that person may have been like a little bit out of sorts about whether to make this transition, okay? A little bit defensive about it, a little bit, you know, I mean, it's possible that some of you, if you are happily married, there's like some sort of discussion or argument about whether to have a child or not, okay? For some of you. All right. But for others of you, I do show some sort of move away from some prior love relationship and a little bit of defensiveness, or, you know, and a need to do that to get more in touch with your emotions here. And I see you doing that with the Cancer, the Moon, and then these dolphins here, like big time. Okay. And if you are staying with somebody, it's because they are a true soulmate, and you're making some sort of transitions to bring that relationship into a better stead. Okay. For some of you, this could be some older gentleman, or masculine or feminine. I'm showing with two masculine energies here. There is no gender in tarot though, but I am showing like emotions, money being good, but emotions being out of bounds. Okay. Or unsteady here. Okay, Two of Cups is showing up here, so I do feel like there is some sort of break, or it's possible that somebody needs to take a break from work, or a break to rest and rejuvenate here. Yeah. And some of you, it does look like, hold on. This person, somebody may come around and be like, I'm sorry, I never did this or that. I'm sorry, like, timing was bad. I'm sorry I could never, like, give in our relationship the way I should have, when I realized that I haven't been, you know, paying attention to this or that. All right. Timing was just off. But, like, I feel like you may be blocking that out. Like, little too little, little too late kind of thing. Okay. I am showing a King and Queen of Swords here. Some of you may be involved with somebody else with some heavy air in your chart, okay? Or these could be like literally family matters with friends and brothers or something of this sort, okay? it does look like somebody's taking a break away from a King of Swords, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you need a freaking break. Or you're taking on more duties in your relationship because of needing a rest or like redefining duties in the home, all right? And it does look pretty damn good, okay? I do think you guys like are making moves towards more independence, okay? And you could be doing that very quickly, all right? Could feel a little bit scared to change jobs or make some changes here because there are a lot of options to choose from, all right? But there is also like a need to cut through the chase and make a choice here, okay? And I feel like you're going to be doing that. Give me some final advice for my Gemmy. There's definitely a big flow of emotions here and a big push to get to an emotional heart space where you are operating out of your emotions, a well of emotions, and that you feel stabilized in that. I feel like that is a priority over other things right now for you, or will be, okay? And that could be because you've been embroiled in so much work for so long with Mars through your first house, okay? Mars through the first house is not the most comfortable place for Mars to be. However, you know, it is a power driver, and it, you know, it's just that you may need rest, you know, a rest, okay, which I feel like you or somebody else is getting, okay, because of these big pushes, okay? I do feel like I do feel like you're looking towards investments and like people and things that you've invested in, okay, possibly for a very long time, all right? And there is some sense of writing the scales or writing the balance out here. I've had Justice pop up twice. I have the Seven of Pentacles Justice, the Sun in reverse, and the Moon. There's some instability in something you've invested in here, where somebody that you're just like, I'm sick of this heavy, lost at sea feeling with this person, unclear, unbalanced investments, and where you're just not getting back what you deserve, or there was some sort of injustice here, okay? You may feel kind of heavy with this weight of this, but then quickly spring into action or something of this sort, okay? Give me the Sun. Do you feel like some of you have some significant water, sun, moon, rising, or are dealing with one? Okay. Some of you may be dealing with like a sister or another person here, where like an offer on something is just, there was like light not shown on something, okay? That you're kind of getting clear on. There could be some shocking, you know, things that again come up like out of nowhere that you then have to deal with. I see you doing it fine. They just may require some sort of like change in structure, or binding contracts be made, or boundaries be set up, something of this sort, okay? And I think you'll do absolutely fine with it, okay? The other houses that this could bring up is, again, career, income sources, dealings with father and mother when we're dealing with some of these houses that I'm seeing play off here could come up as well. I do see like some benefit from the past, something trining off, you know, between the South Node and Venus, but your drive to change, you may want to change and get in this chariot a little bit faster than you can actually make your moves. But I see you doing that, okay? But there is some sort of balance here where it's like emotional and being kind versus this Queen of Swords in reverse. And it's like, I do feel like you are up in your emotions a little bit, okay? And it could have to do with investments, a partner, or somebody else in your family here. Okay, where there was a period of just a little bit of indecision about what to do, which way to go. I think you're gonna, you know, I think you're going to be okay. For some of you, this is about a new beginning. Okay, it could be a new job, but whatever it is, you feel very, very passionate about it. Okay, there could be somebody with some fire that you're dealing with here as well. Hold on. Some of you, I feel like, are caught in between whether to accept an apology from a fire sign or some sort of figure in your life, okay? Or not, okay? There could have been some light, that, again, some things that come up in your small networks and close things that you weren't really expecting here, Gemini, that then you are stuck dealing with, all right? Because this full moon's going to cross off with your 8th house. Okay, hang on. With your 9th house. Hold on one second. Hold on one second, Jimmy.